My name is Michael Cruz, and I've been here since January 27th, 2014. And this happened probably like in July of this year. Like I said, God is, I call it a God story. What happened was, is we have homeless guests that come and eat. And I was noticing this one gentleman, he had been coming in for like the last 2 or 3 days. And I just kind of noticed him, and it's like something, God had put in my heart to go up and talk to him and try, that he needed help, is the feeling that I got in my heart. And so I was kind of bashful on doing it. I didn't want to go and offend the guy. But a day later, he came downstairs. We were having a recovery meeting. And God was still in my heart. It was like, hey, you need to go up and talk to this man. And, I just let it pass by, and finally he was coming in for dinner. Like the guests come in about 5:30, to have dinner with us every evening. And I was watching him put up his stuff, and I was sitting up in the front, and I was just watching him, and God was like, you go up and talk to him. So basically I went up and just introduced myself and asked him his name, if he was from around here. And he started talking. He said his name was Randall, and that he's not originally from here. He said he was from Guyman, Oklahoma. Well, that's where I'm from. So I was like, well, who do you know there? Who are you related to? So he mentioned his mother's name, and then he mentioned his father's name, and his father's name was Randy. And that's my brother's name, Randy Cruz. So I'm like, okay, maybe these are the two kids that he lost track of over 30 years ago, and I was like, well, man, you're not going to believe this. But I said, Randy's my brother. That makes me your uncle. So he gave me his hand and gave me a big old hug. And, and I called back home and I said, you're never going to believe who I found. And I found little Randy. That's what we used to call him, little Randy. And the next day we had a big picnic that Faith City throws every year at Thompson Park. And my whole family came except for one brother. My 4 brothers were there, my sister, my mom, and then with Randy's dad, my brother, Big Randy, was there as well. So we all reunited after almost 30 years. He had lost track of. He had another boy named Kenneth as well, and he lives here in Amarillo. So they all reunited at this picnic the following day after I found him. So it was just an amazing, I don't believe it was a coincidence, I believe that, God, he puts us where he wants us to be. And it's by no coincidence, that I was put here. I say that I tell people that I'm court ordered, but, I believe that, God put me here for a reason. And this is just one of the stories that's happened to me. And it's no coincidence. It's definitely God, He's been doing some amazing works here in me and as well as other students here at Faith City.